Hi, for video about grid integration in React. Today we are going to check how we can delete some rows that is in server using the grid. In previous tutorial we have studied about how to add the select box and select all checkboxes. Now we are going to select some rows and delete it from the server using a delete button. So I am going to add it. First we need a row ID, so we are adding a function to get the row ID. Get row ID equal to Adams return params dot data dot id. Id is the first column name. You can see it here. We are using the id field. Field is equal to id. We are using the id field for identifying the rows. Now we need to use this, add this in the grid. Get row id equal to get row id. So it will append a row id for each row. We can use it. Okay. Now we are going to delete at the delete button. I am just copying this button, changing it to delete rows. Delete rows. Now I am going to create this function. Delete rows equal to okay. Now there is a server method, like there is a grid method like getServerSideSelectionState. So it will return the selection state of the grid, like how many rows are selected, is the select all is clicked. This only applies for the SSRM model, like we are displaying data from the server, so we need this. Let selection state equal to grid API. Grid API is a state variable that we have created earlier. You can see it here, like okay, you can when the grid is ready, we are setting the grid API. It is params dot API. So grid API dot get server side selection state of I'm just consoling the selection state now. Selection state. Okay. Now we can check if this thing is working. Okay, now the button is here. I'm inspecting console. I'm just refreshing the page. As I'm clicking these 3 rows, we have 10, 11 and 12. These are the IDs. Then clicking on the delete rows, it is making an error. Import servers. We have to import this in the I'm just copying it. we have to import it for work in this API. I am adding it here, server side raw module, API module, and we have to register it here. Okay, now I think it will clear the error. Just checking first 2 rows and click on edit rows. Console is console is not functioning. Console.log, sorry for it. Console.log selection state. Okay, now we are getting the selection state. Now the select all is false. Select all is this button, it is false, and toggled nodes. Which nodes are toggled? Select all false, and the toggled nodes is 10 and 11. Okay, now if we select all is chosen, then just clicking on delete rows, it is now select all is true and toggle nodes equal to 0, array of 0. Okay, if I toggle in 2 or 3 rows, same select all is true and toggle nodes is an array. Okay, now we have to pass this select all and toggle nodes to the server. There we can check which rows are deleted or based on the select all value. If select all is false and toggle nodes is 10 and 11, we have to delete the 10 and 11. If select all is true and toggle nodes is this one, we have to delete all rows except the 10, 11 and 12. Okay, now I am going to add the condition, like I am just copying this function, this code, then I am pasting it here, changing it to a async function, persons underscore delete. We are using the post method. We are sending the selection state. Okay, I think now it will send the API request to the server. Now I am going to create the corresponding function in the server, persons underscore delete. Now this is the server file. I think I can copy this function. Okay, I'm just copying this function and pasting it here, persons underscore delete. We are getting the selection state. Select state for a just now I am just commenting these sections. These codes are not wanted here. Now I'm just checking is this code is working, like how the selection state looks like here. Okay, I am just running the server again. Taking the network tab, clearing it, deleting rows. It is calling the request, the payload is toggled nodes select all. This is the payload, and in the server it is printed like select all false toggled nodes 1099. Okay, now these things are working. After this is working, now we have to create the query, but first we query if select state dot select all not equal to true. This is the first condition. It is coming. Select all equal to false. Okay, select all not equal to true. Then you have to query like is equal to backticks delete from persons where id in. We are using the in condition. Then select state dot toggled nodes so the query will be delete from persons where id in toggled nodes IDs. Here it is 10 and 11. Okay, then we are writing the else case. So select all is true, then the query need to be changed like delete from persons where id not in toggled nodes. Okay, now I think the query is okay. Console dot log query. No, I think these things are not needed. Await connection. Okay, we can remove this. This is very simple code, is it? So select all, if select all not equal to true, then we are deleting from the toggle nodes. If select all is equal to true, we are not deleting the toggle nodes, and all other rows are deleted. Okay, here it is executing the query, and we can check it. Now again running the server, stopping it and running it again. Now we are going to delete the 10 and 11. Okay, delete rows. I think it is deleted, but this thing is not refreshed. Delete from persons where id. I think the id need to be capital X. Let us check if it is deleted or not. Yeah, it is deleted. Anyway, it is deleted. I think the ID is not case sensitive. Okay, now it is deleted, and so it is working fine. I am not selecting all rows and deleting, because it will delete all my data. Like the toggle these rows will be deleted. Okay, now the toggle nodes is this one, and it will delete all other rows. So I am not running that now. I think we need to update the grid after deleting, so it will display here. Okay, currently it is deleted, but it is not refreshed. Okay, now I am adding some code to refresh the table after deleting it. There is some code for it. grid again dot refresh server side search true. This is it. So this code will refresh the rows, refresh the grid after removing it. Okay, now you can check if it is working. I'm going to remove these first two rows. Okay, you can see that it is refreshed. It is calling the API again and refreshing. You can see it. Okay, it is deleted. So I think you understand how the things are working. The code, it is very simple code, deleting rows. We are just sending the selection state, and in the server side also it is very less code, so it is very simple. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you like my channel, please subscribe to my channel and like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.